They'll line up to go for two. Marches ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Moore to the air. Turns it loose deep. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, Head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the center.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Moore will throw. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he makes the catch at the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
On to attempt the try. He wants to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. On the run, it's Hankerson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clemens. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. There he goes! He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Fires complete on the crosser. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Wide open spaces. The 30. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find it, and you got to give. In space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Quarterback on the keeper. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Swings it out to the flat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Moore to the air. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. And he rifled in that pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up... and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Beavers are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
And the Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. He's going to get loose.
Man, this return guy is just so dangerous. He's electric. Everybody in the stadium holding their breath right until he has the football. This guy can change the game in a heartbeat, and he showed you right there.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Moore will throw.